Pubs and gyms still shut as the Central Coast nears the end of week 2 at home. Coasties taking the lockdown again in their stride.
Trying to look at the positives of it, I guess, and stay safe, yeah.
Yeah,
it's good.
We're school teachers as well, so we're on our holiday. In lockdown, all the holidays were cancelled and yeah.
Okay, it seems we've got to go through, I think. The only thing I find a problem with is the pubs are closed. You can't have a beer. Other than that, no, everything's fine.
It's been waves. We've been really quiet the last 2 days, and then today we've got a bit of sun out and everyone's trying to get out for a coffee and a walk. I think maybe everyone's starting to go a bit crazy, stuck inside and realising they can come out and grab a coffee and keep going.
But many locals are asking for clarity as to why the Central Coast is included in the Greater Sydney lockdown after the Premier announced yesterday the stay-at-home orders would go for another week.
I think our community wants to do the right thing and they're more than happy to follow the rules. They're just saying, please explain to us why. If it is about the commuter population, then that's a consideration, obviously. But I would argue that many people travel to Newcastle and Lake Macquarie from the Central Coast. And it's even stranger than that because YE, for example, is in Lake Macquarie council area. So they're excluded, but Summerland Point and Glondalin, which is north of YE, even further away, they're included. And I know they've got to use some sort of boundary, but people are scratching their heads and going, well, wait a second, we've got no active cases. We haven't had any active cases for a long, long time. And the 2 that were identified from the Central Coast were already in self-isolation. There's been no community spread.
The local economy feeling the pinch.
So the tourism sector for the Central Coast is quite significant. It employs between 12 and 15,000 of our locals. Importantly, it offers jobs for our young people, both at a part-time level, but also when they finish their schooling, it's a pathway into full-time employment. So the lockdown is quite devastating for the tourism sector, particularly caravan parks, tourism, events. We were just starting to get off the ground with events as well.
Many businesses doing what they can to keep their heads above water.
We look a bit like a school fate store right now, but this is the way that we're keeping business going. It's not really a matter of us making a profit, it's a matter of us keeping our staff employed and engaged.
Others decimated by the public health orders.
It's devastating. It's all the one business. The restaurants had to close down. We've had staff shifts cut. Some people have got nothing, no shifts. It's really hard. It's been really stressful again.
In the meantime, we're being asked to do what we can.
We need to remember that this still is a pandemic. This is a health situation. Everyone in our community needs to play a part in complying with masks, spatial distancing. Go and get vaccinated. That is our fastest way out of this situation. Consider vaccination, call your doctor, book in your vaccination where you can. It's important we all play a role to help businesses to continue to trade through this. Use your QR codes, but also take advantage of the funding mechanisms that are available, like the extension of the Dine and Discover, to take away, buy local, support our local business where you can.
And to stay connected during times apart.
Yeah, check in on each other, check in on your neighbours as well. It's a nice community, yeah, helping each other out.
Sky Hull, Central Coast News.